Learn to live gently. As we grow older, many of us slowly discover a truth that no one taught us when we were young. Life is not a race, and happiness is not hidden at the finish line. When we are young, we often believe that if we work harder, earn more money, gain more recognition, achieve a higher status, or become more successful than others, we will finally feel complete. We spend years chasing goals, comparing ourselves with others, and worrying about whether we are falling behind. We measure our worth through achievements, possessions, and the approval of people around us. But sooner or later, life teaches us something different. No amount of money can buy back lost time. No title can guarantee inner peace. No applause can permanently silence self-doubt. Even those who seem to have everything often carry struggles that nobody can see. The older we become, the more we realize that the most precious things in life were never things at all. A peaceful mind is precious. A healthy body is precious. A loving family is precious. A true friend is precious. A quiet evening without anxiety is precious. The ability to sleep peacefully at night is precious. The ability to smile sincerely is precious. Life becomes lighter when we stop trying to prove our value to the world. We do not need to win every competition. We do not need to impress everyone. We do not need to collect endless achievements to justify our existence. Our worth does not come from what we own. Our worth does not come from how many people admire us. Our worth does not come from how much money sits in our bank account. Our worth comes from simply being human. There will always be someone richer, someone smarter, someone younger, someone more successful. If comparison becomes our habit, contentment will always remain out of reach. Instead of asking, how can I become better than everyone else? Perhaps we should ask, how can I live a life that feels meaningful to me? Life is much shorter than we imagine. One day, the worries that keep us awake at night will no longer matter. The arguments we thought were important will fade away. The possessions we worked so hard to acquire will belong to someone else. What remains are the moments we shared, the kindness we gave, and the love we left behind. So be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made when you knew less than you do today. Forgive yourself for not being perfect. Forgive yourself for taking detours. Every person is learning as they go. No one truly has everything figured out. Behind every confident face is someone carrying invisible fears. Behind every smile is a story you may never know. That is why kindness matters. Be kind not only to others, but also to yourself. Rest when you are tired. Cry when you need to cry. Ask for help when life becomes too heavy. Take breaks without guilt. Celebrate small victories. Allow yourself to be imperfect. You do not have to carry every burden alone. You do not have to constantly push yourself beyond your limits. You are a human being, not a machine. There is wisdom in slowing down. There is wisdom in accepting that not everything can be controlled. Some things will work out. Some things will not. Some dreams will come true. Some dreams will change. And that is okay. Life is not about controlling every outcome. It is about learning to dance with uncertainty. The happiest people are often not those who have the most, but those who appreciate what they already have. Gratitude transforms ordinary moments into treasures. A cup of coffee in the morning. A conversation with someone you love. The warmth of sunlight on your face. The sound of laughter. The comfort of coming home. These simple moments are often the true substance of a meaningful life. At the end of our journey, very few of us will wish we had worked more hours, earn a little more money, or won a few more arguments. Most of us will simply wish we had worried less, loved more, forgiven more, laughed more, lived more. So do not spend your life endlessly chasing status, fame, or wealth while neglecting your own heart. Success is wonderful, but peace is greater. Achievement is valuable, but health is greater. Recognition is pleasant, but genuine love is greater. Take care of yourself. Protect your inner peace. Choose relationships over ego. Choose gratitude over comparison. Choose contentment over endless pursuit. And remember, you do not need to become extraordinary to deserve happiness. You do not need to have everything figured out to enjoy life. You do not need to be perfect to be worthy of love. You are already enough. Life is not asking you to conquer the world. Sometimes, life is simply asking you to slow down, breathe deeply, appreciate what you have, and live with a grateful heart. Be kind, be patient, be gentle with yourself. And while you are here, do not forget to truly live. In the end, we are all just passing through. There comes a moment in life when you begin to see things differently. The things that once seemed urgent become less important. The goals that once consumed your thoughts no longer feel worth sacrificing your peace for. The endless pursuit of more money, more status, more recognition starts to feel strangely empty. You realize that life is not a competition. No one is keeping score. No one wins by accumulating the most possessions, receiving the most praise, or proving they are better than everyone else. One day, every title will be forgotten. Every achievement will become a memory. Every possession will be left behind, and the world will continue moving forward without us. At first, this thought may seem sad, but it is actually liberating. Because if everything is temporary, then perhaps we do not need to carry so much pressure. Perhaps we do not need to spend our lives trying to impress people who are busy dealing with their own struggles. Perhaps we do not need to seek validation from a world that is constantly changing. Perhaps we can simply live. For so many years, people exhaust themselves chasing things they believe will finally make them happy. If I make more money, then I'll be happy. If I get promoted, then I'll be happy. If people admire me, then I'll be happy. If I become successful enough, then I'll finally feel complete. Yet happiness keeps moving further away, like a horizon that can never be reached. Every achievement creates another goal. Every victory creates another challenge. Every desire gives birth to a new desire. The chase never ends. And many people spend their entire lives running without ever asking themselves where they're going. One of the greatest lessons life teaches us is that enough is a beautiful word. Enough money to live comfortably. Enough food to eat. Enough people who genuinely care about us. Enough peace to sleep at night. Enough gratitude to appreciate today. Not everything has to be bigger, faster, richer, or more impressive. Sometimes enough is abundance. The world often celebrates ambition, but rarely talks about contentment. Yet contentment is one of the rarest forms of wealth. A person who is grateful for what they have is already rich in ways that cannot be measured. Meanwhile, someone who possesses everything but constantly desires more may remain poor inside. Life becomes lighter when we stop asking, "What else can I get?" and start asking, "What can I appreciate?" The truth is that every human being carries invisible burdens. The wealthy have worries. The successful have fears. The famous have loneliness. The strong have moments of weakness. The smiling have hidden tears. No life is free from struggle. No path is completely smooth. And because everyone is fighting battles we cannot see, kindness becomes one of the most important things we can offer. Be kind to others, but also be kind to yourself. Too many people speak to themselves more harshly than they would ever speak to a friend. They criticize every mistake. They replay every regret. They punish themselves for not being perfect. But perfection was never the goal of life. Growth is, learning is, living is. You are allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to start over. You are allowed to be a work in progress. Some chapters of your life will be beautiful. Others will be painful. Some years will bring victories. Others will bring losses. Some people will stay. Others will leave. This is not evidence that life is unfair. This is simply the nature of life itself. Nothing remains unchanged forever. The seasons change. The weather changes. The world changes. And so do we. The sooner we accept change, the less we suffer. The sooner we let go of what we cannot control, the more peace we find. Many of the things we worry about today will not matter a year from now. Many of the fears that occupy our minds will never happen. Many of the problems we carry will eventually pass. Yet we sacrifice today's peace for tomorrow's possibilities. Life is happening now, not someday, not when everything is perfect, not when every problem disappears, not when every dream comes true. Now, this moment, this breath, this ordinary day. These ordinary days, which often seem insignificant, are actually what life is made of. The conversation with a loved one, the laughter shared with a friend, the walk under the evening sky, the quiet moments of reflection, the simple joy of being alive. These moments are not interruptions to life. They are life. And one day, when we look back, we may discover that the moments we considered ordinary were actually the most extraordinary of all. So stop being at war with yourself. Stop measuring your worth against other people. Stop believing that your value depends on your achievements. You do not need to earn your right to exist. You do not need to prove that you deserve happiness. You do not need to become someone else before you can appreciate who you already are. Life is short, far shorter than we imagine. Spend less time worrying about what others think. Spend less time chasing things that do not nourish your soul. Spend more time loving, more time laughing, more time forgiving, more time resting, more time being present. At the end of life, few people regret not becoming more famous. Few people regret not owning a larger house. Few people regret not working a few extra hours. But many regret not spending enough time with the people they loved. Many regret worrying too much. Many regret waiting too long to enjoy the life they already had. So if there is one lesson worth remembering, perhaps it is this. Take care of your heart. Protect your peace. Appreciate simple things. Love deeply. Forgive often. And never forget that you are only passing through this world. Do not spend your entire journey chasing what you cannot keep. Instead, cherish what truly matters while it is still here. Because in the end, a meaningful life is not measured by what we collected. It is measured by how gently we lived, how deeply we loved, and how much kindness we left behind.